house. And now the sexiest guy since the last guy. Let's give it up for Jeff Wolverton.
Hi. How's everybody doing tonight? Just asking. Oh, by the way, give it up for Jackie. I'm Awesome Machine. We actually wear the exact same size clothing, which is great. I want my jeans back. How many men we got in the house? Any men? Okay, you can put your hands out. How many real men? Real men? How many real men have cats? Real men cats? There we go. Okay, if your hands are right now, you're a complete pansy. That's just the way things are. Man plus cat equals wuss. It's a man law. I have nothing to do with it. So I have 2 cats. Okay, also I have one covered. But no, seriously, I do have 2 cats, and I'll tell you why. A cat is actually the best pet you can have if you're a single guy. And the reason is, if you live by yourself and you have a dog, and you're a guy, you come home, you know, it's after a hard day's work, you want to relax, and you open up the door, and the dog has been there by himself for like 8 hours, right? So the dog is bouncing off the walls. The dog's like, oh my God, you're back! I didn't think you'd ever come back, and now you're here, I didn't have to do so, I pissed all over everything, let's go outside and take a poop! You know, it's like having a 2-year-old with no diaper on crack living in your apartment. But if you have a cat, I mean, cats literally sleep 16 hours out of every 24, it's true. So cat is like your stoner roommate in college, right? You open the door and the cat's like lying there, notices you, and it's like, dude, were you gone? Oh man, I've been so out of it. I puked earlier, but it's okay, because I ate it afterwards. You have like that laser light, man? Once you get the laser light out shining around, I'll do some catnip, and it'd be like a rave. He yells over the other cat, hey man, look who's back! And the cat's like, was he gone? Also, if you tell me looking at me, I have the body type that women refer to as cuddly. You probably get this too, right? Women think this is actually a compliment, right? They're like, oh, you're so cuddly, you're like a big teddy bear. Calling a guy a teddy bear is the worst possible thing you can say to him, okay? And I'll tell you why. Because we know that you don't fantasize about getting bent over and fucked hard by a teddy bear. Okay? You never hear a hot chick go, oh yes, do me, you cuddly teddy bear! So maybe for Jackie, I don't know. But I've actually been cuddly for a long time. And at this point, I haven't gotten laid in so long that it's like, I don't even get like sex references now. Like you go to the doctor, and the doctor's trying to ask me if I'm, you know, having safe sex, right? But I don't get the reference. He does this, he goes, so Jeff, tell me, are you staying safe? And I'm like, yeah, I locked the car before I came in. He's like, no, are you staying safe? I'm like, do you want me to buy a gun or something? He's like, are you using condoms? I'm like, for what? Oh, right, all the sex I'm having. Oh, yeah. I'm Mr. Condom Man. I'm up to 2 packs a day, actually. I'm double bagged right now in case any sex breaks out, so I'll be all prepared. But I did used to get laid. I used to be less cuddly. I actually used to live with a chick. Anybody live with a chick? Who here like live with a chick? Absolutely no. Good. Don't. And I'll tell you why. Because this is back in Ohio, actually. I lived with a girl named Carolyn. And before you're ready to go out, you know, you're going out for a night, you think you're dressed pretty good, right? And I'm ready to go out, and she goes, are you going to wear that shirt out? And I'm like, I was toying with the idea, yeah. She goes, okay, in that shirt, you look like a homeless person. I'm like, okay, fine, change shirts. She goes, okay, in that shirt, you look like a wife beater. Okay, fine, change shirts again. Okay, in that shirt, you look like an out-of-work pedophile. Not just a pedophile, out-of-work pedophile. Which is probably pretty common, right? I imagine it's hard to find work as a pedophile. Well, apparently it helps if you wear the right shirt. So then we're driving, we're going out to where we're going. And just out of nowhere, she goes, you know what, you'll never marry me? At this point, I'm kind of like, I'm beginning to figure that out. She goes, you'll never marry me because we're having sex, and my mother says that you don't buy the cow if you can get the milk for free. This is back in Ohio, so all our sayings are like cow-based, right? She goes, you don't buy the cow if you can get the milk for free. I'm like, that's not true. I love the cow. You're my favorite cow. I would never have any sex with any cow other than you. You are the only cow for me. So she moves up. Apparently cow is like teddy bear for women, right? You know. But then I came here to California and meet the jackpot chick, which you probably know about. This is the chick that's in every wild, crazy, sexual thing you can possibly imagine, right? Some of which you may have met earlier tonight. But, which is great at first. Then they start getting into stuff that you wouldn't, like, be so happy with. Like one day she does this. She goes, you know, it'd be really hot if you shaved your balls. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. This is California, you know, it's like, you know, earthquake country. She goes, okay. Then let me shave your balls. I'm like, I'll shave them. So I do it, you know, I'm very careful, shave my balls. And the first time she sees them, she goes, wow, your balls look 10 years younger. And at the time I was like, 10 years younger, I'm 23, you sick bitch. I wasn't sure if I was allowed to say bitch, by the way, earlier. I never know what curse words you're allowed to say. Like when I was a kid, the rule was, my mom's rule was like, if you hear it on TV, then you're allowed to say it, right? Since, you know, like darn isn't a curse word and damn is. But back then when they showed movies, they would put boop, you know, over the curse word, like mother boober, you know. So when I was a kid, I grew up thinking that, you know, you could say whatever you want as long as you made that sound. So I didn't come home from junior high, you know, I'm like, oh, Mom, back my first day of junior high. She's like, oh, how was your day? I'm like, oh, it's great, they got cheerleaders now, and they got these big boobs, and then they got these tight little boobs, I'm gonna stick my boob in their boob, and boob, all over their boob, 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 boob. She's like, Jeffrey, go to your room. I'm like, what? I didn't say anything dirty, you cunt. Oh, we're just kidding. Yes, I called my own mother a cunt. That's what you get with me. That and stories about my girlfriends and my cats and shaving my balls. I was originally going to have a couple drinks before I came up here, but I was worried that I'd get all confused and like jump it all together. That it would have been like, so this one time, my girlfriend shaved my cat's balls. I made a teddy bear out of it. Thank you. My name's Jeff. Thank you very much.